I'm so excited to be starting this series on my YouTube channel. I've done many videos sort of like this, and so many of you guys, every time I do those videos, are like, you should make this a series, you should make this a series. So I'm officially making this a series. Welcome to the first official episode. Basically, the concept is I'm gonna go around picking up my friends and special guests and just kind of have conversations about literally anything. Low-key podcast type vibes, but obviously it's on my YouTube channel, so it's gonna be visual. Hence why I kind of keep my actual podcast just audio. So we've got a little variety going on here, but yeah, I wanted to make this a series, and I feel like I want to add like a little bit more structure to my routine. So I feel like these carpool conversation videos, I'm gonna try and get one up every Sunday. Then I've got my podcast on Mondays, and then I'll get another just whatever vlog YouTube video up. Plenty of content to come. I feel like I just needed like a little bit more structure, and I wanted to make sure you're getting a little bit of everything that I know you guys love. So I really hope you're excited, and this first episode is such a good one. Obviously, I'm not gonna start every episode like this. I just felt like, as this is the first one, wanted to give a little bit of intro and clarity. We're gonna be discussing hot topics, maybe confessions, all of that kind of stuff, but in this kind of carpool convos setup. And like, this is gonna be the series where you're getting these kind of videos from me. So I'm so excited to get going. Just a quick word from our sponsor for this particular video. It is, of course, Casetify. Considering I'm going to be having my phone up in this whole video, reading out questions from you guys and submissions, I feel like I just need to show you this phone case right now. It's my favorite one yet. I get everything I want with the kitty on it. I'm obsessed. With obviously the new iPhone 14 coming out, Casetify is the place to go if you are looking to purchase yourself a phone case. They have so many designs, and they just love to incorporate, you know, a design for every occasion, but still like meeting protection. I feel like Casetify cases are just known for their protectiveness. They've got their impact and ultra impact cases, over 300,000 different prints. So you're obviously gonna find, I feel like it's gonna be hard to not find one that represents you. And this is literally me in a phone case. You can get kind of more plain ones, but you can totally customize them. You can get your name on it, or actually kind of like anything that you want. You can just add the text. They've got so many fonts, colors. They are built for protection, and their impact, ultra impact, and bounce cases made from 65% recycled and plant-based materials. So they're really thinking about the sustainability of them. They are super sleek and not bulky. I sometimes feel like when you think of protective cases, you think of these like massive protective cases, but their designs are always super sleek, and they are MagSafe. So you can get cases where you can put your cards in them and they're gonna stay safe and undamaged or unaffected even. You guys know I'm obsessed, and I love working with Casetify, and I feel like if I was gonna be reading out all of these questions with this phone case up, you might ask me where it's from, but as you guys know, it's always Casetify. So I'll leave my link down below, which has all of my favorites. So this one's gonna be in there, or you can just shop the whole website, but clicking my link is gonna like activate the 15% off discount. It's gonna be automatically applied. So whether or not you just wanna get a new phone case, or you've literally just got the new spec, you've got the iPhone 14, Casetify is the place to go. As always, I literally don't use anyone else. So make sure you check them out. But right, let's jump into the first episode of Carpool Conversations, and it's gonna be with my best friends, Lara and Poppy. I hope you enjoy. Mwah. Let's fucking go. Oh, the sun's pissing me off. Hi! You're gonna have to push this down. Have you decided you're getting in the back?
Why is the biggest one in the back, actually? That doesn't seem fair.
You asked to be in the back.
Hello. What do people fancy first?
As long as there's a coffee.
Right, let's get a fucking Starbucks then. To the first official guests.
Hello.
How do you feel? Lara, you've been here before.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Lara's been here before. We've done a very similar concept to this video, so Poppy, you're new to this.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
So I'm Poppy. What do I say? Like name, age, occupation.
Sure.
My name's Poppy. I'm 20. I'm not even saying my age. My name's Poppy. I live in Manchester. So me, Rachel, and Lara actually all live together. Well, not together, but we live in the same building. So since I've moved in June, we've got quite chummy. Yeah. Chummy. We're all quite similar in different ways. We went for drinks a few. Was it like a month ago or something?
I feel like we are the definition of that TikTok that's like when you're out with your friends just having drinks, but you're like literally talking so explicitly, like, and that man's dick didn't have any lube on it, and we're just like,
we literally went for drinks and people were staring at us because we were just, what was that game that we was doing? Oh, we were going around the table saying like, Was it say like your worst sex story or your best sex story?
Oh yeah, it was just like our worst and like best stories in like certain scenarios.
And it got a bit heated.
Yeah, and then the men next to us were like, sorry, and then they
had to buy us
involved.
drinks.
They got involved. I started asking them. I was like, didn't I say like, what's the worst lie you've ever told us? Something.
Yes.
Like, oh my god, where do I start? I was like,
Did he say he got with someone's mum?
No, he said he cheated, didn't he?
but with
The
someone's
girl's mum. It was the girl's mum.
And we were like,
the girl's mum.
oh, that's lovely. I think you should keep that one to yourself, mate. Sorry,
Men
lad.
are trash.
We're just gonna pull up and get a Starbucks and kind of get into it, really.
I'm scared.
Hi,
With cream.
Hi, can I please get a grande pumpkin spice latte and then 2 grande iced white mochas, please? Right, hot takes, sex, relationship, dating
You've got her in
edition.
your face, sorry. it's
Get it
really
off, get it off, get it
loud.
off.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mine's gonna be hot, so I don't know if I can do it.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Do you agree or not? Like, what's your thoughts? No labels means no loyalty,
Correct.
but only for me. The rules don't apply.
But, yeah, obviously not for
So,
him.
yeah.
I think it all depends as well on how long you've been no labelled. Because if you've been no labelled for like over 3 months, then surely it's something because you keep seeing each other.
Yeah,
Not necessarily like, I think there always needs to be a conversation.
See, I
Because
think
if there's no conversation and there's no, you can't hold that to someone.
I know, but I used to be a lash tech for like 6-7 years, and all my clients would come and be like, oh, I'm
You
seeing
to be a
this
what?
lash
Oh, a lash
tech.
tech. That's
All
what
my
you
clients would be
mean.
like, I'm seeing this guy, I'm seeing this guy, I'm seeing this guy, and then I'd be like, oh, are you still seeing that guy? And he's like, yeah, and I'm like, oh, your boyfriend go? They'd be like, no, not yet. So, but it's still a thing.
That's if you've seen each other, but there's still a
Oh,
conversation
I think
there.
if you've not had a conversation
Yeah.
after 3 months, I think you just need to accept that it's not going anywhere.
I'm a lover girl, I don't know.
Yeah, but then so say you had been seeing someone. No. You'd just been talking to someone for 3 months, like shagging, like whatever. Like, but you've not even said that you're exclusive or literally anything. Like, are you happy to just go out and shag other people? Like, would you be annoyed if he was like, oh, so I'm shagged this guy
I
on
would
Saturday?
be hurt, yeah. But I would always have the conversation.
I'd be hurt, but I don't know if I would like. I'd be like, oh, is it? Like, I don't know if I'd
No,
fully be like.
I would
vexed.
because I'm an emotional soul.
Aw, what's your star sign again?
We're both cancer.
Are you? Is that water?
Yeah.
Sobbing, or is
Yeah,
it sobbing?
extremely.
We're both crying, aren't we?
Okay, an unpopular opinion: spitting in mouths during sex is not it.
I love it.
Really?
Thumbs up from me.
Yeah.
Really?
Only
Or
if
I
I know
said to
them.
you, spit in my mouth.
To me?
No.
Do it now.
To you. No, I'll ask a guy. I'll say do it.
Do you know what? Have you ever had just this uncalled for?
What do you mean?
Like you've not asked for it, and it's just,
Oh no, that's what I was just gonna say. Like, don't just like ask me. Ask permission.
I don't mind them like spitting on like other like parts.
Yeah, that's fine. But facial. I've had people like spit on my face and I've not asked for it.
That's a violation.
No, but like I just think like if you're gonna do something like that, you've got to always say like, or just be like, I'm gonna spit on you, like say in a sexy way.
I literally just said on my podcast that I think when it comes to sex, like if it's sort of things like that might be a little bit like, ooh, I think do it with confidence or not at all, because otherwise you're just like, what was that?
I just feel like if
someone's-
it goes in my eye, you're just gonna ruin the mood.
I didn't realise that was the thing people didn't like. To be honest,
Yeah.
I thought that was just an
It depends. Like if I would not let that happen if I just met them. But I've never had like. What was it? They literally had a fetish for like licking their like cat. Like you don't know.
You can tell. I'm not got.
Can you?
Bad judgment.
Can you?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, come on now.
Right. Well.
No, I don't know. I feel like if you feel safe enough to be in a situation where you're kissing and you're about to have sex, you gotta let a few.
Yeah,
things,
I mean,
like.
you're already exchanging it anyway. Via.
No, sorry. I thought there was a wasp about to come into the room. Sex doesn't always have to be rough to be fun. Vanilla is just fine.
Yeah, it depends on my mood. Yeah.
I think it depends who I'm with.
I like that. Like.
If I'm like into them, and it's just a very like
Passionate.
missionary like.
Oh, stare into my eyes, baby.
Sometimes that's like I get a bit like I'll start like giggling and I'm like, Rachel, don't ruin
No,
the mood.
I do
Giggling?
giggle.
Just like if it's really like if it's really intense, I'm like fucking hell.
But
like,
I do like a good
Me too.
loving. Love me.
I'm like, look at you.
oh, I feel like we're
Look
all
me in
just
the
like
eyes.
teddies. Like,
We're all single and it's sad.
we're all single teddy bears.
It's
Like,
sad.
No, I'm joking. Hot girl winter with my pumpkin spice.
I mean, someone said toe sucking is a game changer.
No.
If I could like get out of this car, I would.
I don't like Like, I don't want you to lick
I don't want you to lick my
feet.
toes. I don't want my
See,
yours
that
is in my
that was the
mouth.
thing.
Yeah.
Like someone had said on my podcast that like that they got the ick because I think maybe they had mentioned that they like that, and then the guy did it, but like didn't do it well.
I
Like,
just
licked it like a
no.
lolly.
Like, I used to lick my ex's toe, but as a joke. Like, if he was just got out of the shower and he was like, I just like lick it just as a joke, just for fun. But I would never be like, lick my.
I don't think I'd even do that.
But okay, so imagine you got this big man like between your legs. He's holding both your feet like this, and he like licks a toe. Are you telling me you'd be like, oh, stop it right
In
now?
the
Rachel, I
moment,
feel
but
you're
like it
speaking
depends
from
if.
experience.
Yeah, fully.
Yeah, but I feel like if he starts going like ham on my toe, like
Not ham. What do you think he's gonna fucking
just
sit
like
on
a
it?
like a little one, like a little like mouth like grab.
Not like a sucking
Yeah,
your
but
toe.
not like a put it all in my mouth. And,
Why did someone say, is the feeling the poo through the vagina wall true?
Is that what?
Like when you poo, you could... What?
I don't know what that is. I'm so
I
sorry.
don't know what that
I'm
is.
so sorry, sweetie. I don't know.
Wait, what?
Is feeling the poo through the vagina wall true?
What does that mean?
Is it
when
like
you
if you
go-
got a poo ready and you're shagging someone?
I would never do that.
I don't know.
Like, if I needed
That's
to shoot, I'm not having
risky.
sex. Yeah, no way. What
Very
if you just get so
risky.
relaxed and it just comes out? I know someone that's happened to before.
Oh my god, I listened to a podcast, Nip Talk, Not Giving a Fuck, and they were saying that someone got fingered in the bum and and when the guy pulled out, like
I don't
she
want to know.
peed all up the wall and then they called her the tarmac.
He what?
They called her the tarmacker.
There's no recovering from that. the tarmac.
Sorry.
That must have been quite the spring. Okay, someone said sex is better when you're not dating. So like in a relationship.
I don't. It's a hard one, isn't it? Because you can just be having sex with someone and it's really good sex, but you know you're never going to be together. But then it's the love of having sex with someone who you love and it's passionate. But
Yeah.
sex can sometimes get boring when you're in a relationship. Whereas when it's just a sneaky link, it's ooh.
I know what you mean.
I can't
But the
speak
thing
about
is,
the
when-
relationships. Like, I've literally just never been in that situation.
Oh,
But I don't care what the situation is. For some reason, I'm always going to be like, do you love me? Like, why don't you love me?
Oh.
Like, some part of my brain is going to...
what, when you're dating?
Yeah.
Do you love me?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm like you. As soon as you put
But I
your
feel like
penis
you-
in me, I'll become obsessed with you.
Oh, so you guys are what lets the team down of this generic, like, oh, girls can't be friends with benefits because they just fall in
Let's
love
team
in like
down. I
2
never came
seconds.
to be put on that team.
Girls?
I am.
No, but, like, I never said I could do that.
Cancers are highly emotional.
Exactly.
Apart from my
Right.
twin, who she's more like a Leo because we're like 2 days before Leo. But I am a Cancer through and through. And if I have sex with you, I love you.
Same.
Really?
Do you love
Have
me?
you?
Love you. Love you. No, I think there's certain people that I just know what it is. But like, if it's someone new,
Although there are certain people that I find so attractive. I'm like, I think if we had sex, I would be like, oh,
I love
Yeah,
you.
do love
exactly.
you. Sit on my face is so unattractive and so uncomfortable to do. Like when someone says, do you sit on my face? They find it really
Yeah,
unattractive.
they love it, but I'm like,
I
Yeah,
don't think.
no.
I think just maybe as like a bigger girl, like I couldn't think of anything worse than really sitting on someone's face. I'd be scared I'm doing it wrong, and like I'd be looking down, thinking like I can't even
if
see you
it's
past
like
my
a slimmer
tits.
guy, then no. But if you're a big mussy, then I'd be like, maybe yeah. I think you want that, like you
If
want to
they
feel
took
like
the initiative-
teeny weeny, like I'm a feather, and I feel more like a fucking. I know a feather. I was gonna say something else then.
No, yeah, I think just like I'd be looking down, being like, I can't even see.
It's
you
just not a
past,
cute
like,
view.
ew, why would they want to... Thinking of myself from that angle.
It's like as well, like
I'd be like, are you all right down
certain
there?
times
Like,
reverse cowgirl. Like I just think I look like a frog.
oh my god, no, I love reverse cowgirl.
Do you know sometimes you just think I'm frogging.
Not with that one.
Like, do you know what I mean?
I'm frogging.
Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh my
no,
God.
I agree with her.
I think, oh my god, maybe I just like to lie down. Maybe I'm just a princess.
I am.
Like, but I do like a bit of reverse cowgirl.
Yeah, sometimes, but sometimes just think I'm a frogging.
Who can be asked to do
Next
that?
time you do it, just think of me.
No, because I'll completely, he'll be like, why have you
Stop
filled up?
laughing,
And I'll be
yeah.
like, sorry, I'm just thinking about Poppy. Just thinking about frogs. All right, 69 is overrated and not worth it.
I like it.
I don't mind it.
I cheat the system though, in the sense of like, so you're gonna have to be like, this is what we're just talking about, sitting on their face. So you're like sat on their face, but I find it really uncomfortable to like go like that. So I'll just like do it with my hand.
Do you know what? Sometimes though, if they're good at it though, I get distracted and then I end up stopping.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You sort of get distracted,
you're like,
and then you're
"Oh."
like, it's not really like the thing. Do you like a bit of 69?
my fave.
No, it's not my
Done it in a
fave, but I'll
while.
do it.
I only ever do it if they want to do it. I'm not asking for it.
Someone said about 69 to the side, and I was like, what?
I've never heard that before, but now you
To
say
the
it.
side.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
would you wanna be,
yeah.
like,
But
lying
it's
in
just
bed?
not cute once again.
Yeah, but you've got to be like,
Yeah, it's like a leg,
yeah,
once
that's what
again,
I
frog kind of
mean.
motion. That leg's got to
Yeah,
hop up.
frogging.
Maybe frogging's the new like thing, and we just need to.
frogging's the-
Maybe frogging's the new sex position.
We just need to accept that, like, we
We're
just
frogs.
look like frogs. To be fair,
Do you know what I mean? Big batty, legs, thighs, it's just...
so I need to
bouncy,
Google.
bouncy,
I just
bouncy.
kind of need to Google what like a frog looks like from the back. No, a frog from the back is hilarious.
What is it
looks
like?
It looks like It literally looks like what a boy looks like when they shaggy from behind. Like, it looks like a frog. Google right now,
I
a
don't
frog
want
from
to.
behind.
I really don't want to.
Hold on.
I don't want to see it.
Frog.
Trust me, when you see it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah, and
No,
it
but
look-
now that's what I'm going to be thinking
this
about.
looks
Sorry.
like what a boy looks like. Yeah. Wait, I need to find the right one.
No, that's the worst picture of a frog. Is that even a frog? It's a shriveled up
That's
potato.
terrifying.
No, but that's what they. Wait.
No, you need to get like the legs and
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
No, but like, where's
do you know what I
What you mean? 'Cause you like
Yeah.
that?
guys? There's one they got like little butts. Wait, where? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
guys, that's what we look like. But I also think that's kind of what guys look like too. And they're
Guys
like
are vile.
It's just a... I hate that.
being fully shaved down below is a necessity.
No.
Listen, guys are going to put it in either way. I've never heard or never experienced a guy who's never...
Really?
100...
I've
Listen,
never experienced that in my life.
yeah.
They don't care.
I've had conversations with guy friends that are basically like, we don't care, like, as long as it's not actual madness.
Yeah.
Right. So a little like
But,
storm.
like, I don't think they care. The hole is the goal,
I
not
think
the
even if it was a madness, they
entry
don't
point.
care. They
Yeah,
don't
it's a
care.
boy, like, they don't care.
What's your thoughts on like a boy though? Like, do you want them to be a bit like?
I don't want it fully shaved. I think it's weird.
I don't like it when it's really hairy.
Yeah, not too hairy, but
Trimmed.
it's like it,
Just
what's
sort
the
it
best-
out.
maintenance.
A
Maintenance.
buzz cut.
My friend the other day said that she gave oral to a guy and she thought he had a really hairy penis. Like the actual penis felt hairy.
What?
Yeah.
Did she not like pull away and go like,
I don't know. I need to ask him more questions. Why?
ew? Oh, someone said if he doesn't pay for the bill on the first date, he's not into you.
I agree.
I don't know
Really?
if I'm going to agree with that. What if he's just not got any money?
Why took you on a date then? Well,
Well,
no.
I always think who's ever like suggestion the date is, I think like they should pay.
I went on a
Because
date.
what happens if like you just have like exquisite taste and you're like, I really want to take you to this like gorgeous Italian, but it's like really pricey. I would like say like, I want to take you, so that I'm paying.
I just feel like girls go through a lot. So on the first date, more so, listen, there's nothing wrong with
Did
women.
you see that TikTok? Is that where you're getting this from?
The
The guy that said, girls, like, get their nails done, hair done, like, do, like, all of this, like, go on this date. I just feel like the least I could do is pay.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I haven't seen that, but that is true. I just feel like for women, chivalry is dead at the moment, and it used to be guys would take you out. They don't have to spoil you. Little things mean a lot as well, but pay for the first date, and it doesn't even have to be like an expensive restaurant. It could be bowling with drinks or anything, but you should pay for the first. That's how I feel. Because
No,
for
I
me,
do agree with you, but I do.
for me, if you don't pay for that first date, I just think, well, do you actually
I'll always
fancy me?
offer, like, to split at least.
Yeah, but then, listen,
'Cause I don't-
no offense, right, Rachel? If a guy took you on a date, right?
Yeah.
And they didn't, and they went, yeah, let's go halves. He would go down in points, and that is a fact. I don't care what anyone says. If the guy doesn't pay for the first date, you think,
You do think, oh, what's going on?
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
thank you.
I would be a bit like, oh.
After that, we can split, we can whatever, but if you actually are trying to get to know me and you want to take me on a date, you should be paying.
Yeah,
I will
I
pay
think
as
especially
well.
if it was their idea, I'd be like, oh, right, okay, like, yeah, no, yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
This is the problem I have. I always go for... Okay, no, not actually.
Yeah, you go
What were you
for
gonna
guys
say?
who depend on you and what make you want to pay. That's
No,
what
but
you're
then
gonna
on the
say.
things I want to do.
But this
You know
is
what I
why
mean?
we have to be dating people.
But I'm not doing it anymore.
I know that, like, if I was in a relationship, I would, like, be such a, like, spoiler. So, like, I also
Do you
want
know
to
what
be, like,
Rachel
spoiled.
does sometimes when I go around?
What?
She'll be like, do you want a yogurt? And I'm like, yeah. what does a normal person do when you ask for yogurt?
Give you a...
Shoves the yogurt in your face, right? She'll open it, put the spoon in it, put chocolate in it. Like, she does stuff like
When I
that.
did that to you, you sat there and you were really just like, oh my god,
I
this
was
is
like,
really nice.
who does this? And then she's like, do you want to, like, she just put loads of stuff in it. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's the
like a
attention to
girlfriend.
detail.
I don't do that.
I'd be such a
I'm like,
I'm
yogurt.
cutie like that.
You do it.
Yeah,
You
I leave little notes and everything.
Yeah, I would want like energy to be like reciprocated. Like I know that like I could and would want to spoil someone, so like I also want to be.
Yeah, but
spoiled.
this is what I mean. These first initial datings set the tone of what your relationship's going to be like and how they actually see you. Because no offense, if you're dating someone who's maybe has a little bit of money or is on the same caliber as you and they're not spoiling you, then you just a fuck to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
I agree with that 100%.
Foreplay is better than sex.
Sometimes.
I don't know about that.
It depends who it's
If
with.
they're good at it.
Can I ask a question, guys? Are you, like, if you're like sleeping with someone, are you quite vocal if there's something that you don't like?
Yeah, I'll be like, don't do that.
No, I don't know. I get a bit like I don't know.
No, I am.
It depends how like much I'm not liking it.
No,
I can
but-
put up with like a certain amount.
No, but like, let's just say that you're having sex and you know that there's something that you really enjoy during sex and they're not doing it. Would you be like, oh, just do that there, or just move
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. I would too.
100%.
I don't know.
And if they do it and I don't like it, I'm like, no, I don't
No, yeah. So if someone's doing something, I'd be like, "Oh, do this," because obviously it's for you, innit? And then they know, because if they're doing something and they think they're amazing and you haven't told them, then more shame on you.
But I will
do it.
say, if I really fancy the person, I can't speak.
No, I think that sometimes when I'm in the moment, I can't. I don't know.
Yeah, like, I can't say
I
anything. I'm
speak.
like,
Yeah, well, yeah, I can imagine that you do.
No, because for instance, right, if I'm with a guy and I think you're doing amazing, sweetie, you think you're doing well at, let's just say, oral, right? And you're like, yeah, they love it. If afterwards, I'll ask them, like, did you like that? Is there anything I could do? I ask it.
You sending a fucking review?
No,
I do that as well.
Questionnaire.
No, I'm not. Listen, I want to be sick at what I'm doing.
Yeah, I get it.
she's a high performer.
Yeah,
in all
high
areas.
performer, right?
Yeah,
So
you need the feedback.
I ask. So if they're saying, "Oh, you could have done this," then obviously I want to take that on board.
Yeah, and everyone's
Yeah.
different. So
Exactly.
you don't know.
Speak up,
Yes.
so you get ratings.
But if it's just silent, you're all just guessing. Who knows what's going on?
I just feel like it's 21st century. We need to ask what you want
Well, do you know
us
what-
to
do
do,
you know what
and
else is
we need to tell you what we want you to
You know
do.
what else is a letdown?
I agree.
You know when a guy has like a big dick but they don't know what to do.
That's all of the ones
What a
with big
waste.
dick.
What
speak for
a
yourself.
waste. Here we go. Period sex. What's your thoughts?
Period.
I'm all
Period
for that.
sex,
Let's
yes or
have that.
no?
As long as you feel comfortable and your partner does think it's okay. Personally, when I'm on my period, towards the last 2 days, I think, I want to do it, but
Is a bit hectic.
I've got the coil, so no one's coming fucking near me.
Right. But isn't it statistics that like
You're
just
hornier.
more horny on your period?
Yeah, but like, I don't know, just the thought of like,
I just
Yeah,
feel.
I think-
is there not like I've done it sort of when I'm coming off and it's like not really like so much of like, but my periods are so heavy.
Yeah, same.
That like the thought of like it being just a complete massacre down there, I don't want that because it'll go like all over me. Like I don't want to look at that.
To be fair, yeah,
it's
and as well, I
natural.
remember one guy who was like,
natural.
I remember one guy who was like, there's no way I'll ever have period sex because it smells like iron.
It does.
People do say that.
It does. But I think the first day when you're not as heavy, or the last 2 days, it's fine. Or shower, do you know what I mean?
I don't think it's that hectic.
Oh my gosh.
Are you heavy though?
On like day one and then it's fine.
Anyway, somebody said men need to accept that pegging is hot and doesn't make them gay. My boyfriend loves it. Would you ever peg someone?
No.
I can't.
But I know someone that would.
I've thought about it, but I just couldn't. I wouldn't. It doesn't. I don't want to.
I'd rather, no.
Sorry, I've actually never thought about that.
No.
Like strapping something around me and
I don't
actually having
want
to put
a
it in
man's
somebody's.
bum like perked.
No,
I am
did
not pegging no one.
Someone like on my podcast I just did, it was about icks, and someone said that she got the ick, and because it was like what the clip was. A guy went down on her, but like was in a full-on like arched back like position, batty in the air.
No, do you know what always gives me ick when a guy literally lays down and they lift the legs up and they hold the legs?
Why?
To like eat their ass.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's never happened to me.
Ick.
It's never happened to me, but I've seen it.
I've
and I
seen
do
it.
think
No, it's happened to me once or twice and I'm just like, no.
because it's like.
But they like fall in. No, when they hold, they hold the
because they
legs.
have to, because otherwise they can't keep their legs up there. But I've seen it.
It's hell.
It's hell in there.
It's
like,
hell in there.
That would give me the
Looks like they're getting a nappy change or something.
Yeah,
isn't it?
that would give me the
That's literally what it is. It's like getting your nappy changed. Somebody said, is watching porn okay in a relationship together and or separately?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, go for it.
I've never understood why people get so offended by that, and they're like, what are you not getting from
No,
me?
I think
like,
it's when it's like your partner's in bed and you're in the bathroom being like, that's bizarre.
No,
Why are you doing
or
that?
as well, you know, like if like you've got on the search history and it's like something
Skinny
that's
blonde.
completely
Yeah,
opposite to
you know, I went on my
Oh.
boyfriend's search history and I was like, I need to know. This is hilarious. Chubby mixed race girl. All the search history, and I was like, I was like,
me?
and then I looked at the last ones and I was like, they kind of look like me. I was like, I'm fine with that.
That's
Yeah.
Oh, I've been like, hey.
Isn't it? I was like, okay.
Yeah, as long as it's like an association or something that's sexy, then that's fine. But if it's something that's completely opposite, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Let's do the last one. Somebody said, unpopular opinion, I don't think sex is the most important thing in a relationship.
Yeah, no, that's a
No, I do agree. I think respect
No way,
and
no.
loyalty and treating you
No,
woman
but I
right.
think the relationships that fall apart, they're like, we've not had sex in like 6 months. And it's
No,
like,
but there's also other aspects to that as well.
Yeah.
I don't
because
think it's
why
just
haven't you had sex?
sex.
Because you're not.
But I do think it is one of the top three, if
I
not
think
top
it-
two.
I think it's more important than people would like to admit it.
I don't think, because if you're with a partner, right?
It's intimacy.
Yeah.
It is intimacy, but you can be intimate in other ways that aren't sex. What if your partner was ill for 3 years or had something where they couldn't have sex? Does that mean you're not going to be in a relationship?
No,
No.
I agree with that. But let's just say if there's no issues and
Yeah.
no one's poorly or
But
whatever.
I don't think it should be like, sex is so important. If
I don't think you need to be having sex all the time, but I do think like if you are in a loving relationship, like you should have
You should
sex
want to do it,
as a
yeah.
factor. Like I know there's times where like you don't really, you're not in the mood, but I do feel like, no offense, if you're not giving it to them, they will get it elsewhere.
100% for men, yeah.
And
I
it's
was
true.
gonna say like this when you brought up about like the being ill thing. I was like, but that's when you hear about the people that like cheat and stuff. So therefore, like, actually, sex is quite important.
Yeah, like you've got to
But
keep
if they
it
respect you
fresh,
and
and
stuff,
you've got to
then-
talk about things, and you've got to not just be doing the same thing day in, day out. Like, you know, when you have that routine sex where you know what's coming next.
Yeah, and I feel like whenever I like listen to people talk
Hell.
about like, or like if there's like a couple on a podcast and they've been together for like 20 years, they will say that like they make the time to like have
Yeah, you got to
sex,
keep it fresh.
and it's important.
I just think you want to, don't you?
But yeah, you want to.
Exactly.
So then if you
That's
don't
when you
want
feel like the
to-
closest to your
But
partner.
that's what I don't like, is if you're not in a healthy relationship or whatever, and then it's like, oh, we have to have sex. We haven't had sex in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
well,
when
you
it
don't want That was quite good.
And you were in all white as well.
Did it go on me?
No.
Only a tiny bit on your sleeve.
Oh, wait.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
Guys, a great first episode. I feel like we dove
Dope.
into the deep end.
I feel like, honestly, like, I just feel really empowered nowadays. And I feel like you just need to speak your mind. And
But this is why I
nothing
think these
good
conversations are
ever
important.
came from you being quiet. Like, no, but I just feel like in relationships, or if I'm just having sex with someone or anything like that, like the more you communicate.
Yeah.
I watched this podcast again on Taser Black where he said, like, if you feel comfortable enough to lay down with someone, you should be able to have an
talk to
honest
them.
conversation about what you like and what you don't like. And if you don't feel comfortable to do that, then you shouldn't be having sex with them.
First episode of Carpool Convos is done with my gorgeous guests. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope this was like insightful in some way and helpful in some way. I feel like with these guests, I kind of want to get on.
You want a variety.
I want to have conversations that are like, I want these things to be normalised. I want like these conversations with all different like array of people, just so you guys get an insight into like, what am I trying to say?
I think what you're trying to say is you
idea.
want to get different point of views from different people about
Yeah.
different things.
But
so
the stuff
it's
that
a
we
mix.
all want to know about, and just
Yeah.
like, because you guys obviously send these things in because you want to know. So I hope this was helpful. But leave your like responses and your thoughts in the comment section down below, because I always love reading them and I like hearing your guys' thoughts too.
I think we should do like another one, but on a different subject.
Yeah, definitely. They're not all going to be like this. I
What's
just
the
felt
subject?
like with these girls, it was obviously going to be
Fun.
With
Yeah.
these girls, what are you trying to say?
that you guys just keep it real.
Yeah.
And you guys make it sound easy. Anyway, my battery's dying. Love you guys.
Bye.
Mwah.